What's going on, everyone? It's Brandon with your Coach of Fine Jewelry, Shore Personal Jeweler. In this video, I want to talk about men's chain lengths, the most popular, and what they're looking like. For me, this is a very boring and time-consuming video to make, but it helps you guys. So smash that like button if you appreciate the informative jewelry videos. We're going to go over all the lengths, what they look like, and what to expect. With that being said, let's get started. Before we get started, I want to talk about a few important things when talking about chain length. The 18-inch on me might look like the 20-inch on you. It depends on the body type, the frame, your neck specs, all that good stuff, and we'll talk about that. Also, to keep it simple, every 2 inches you go down, so let's say the 18-inch versus the 20-inch, that is realistically a 1-inch difference. I try to explain this. Trust me, I answer this question about 15 times daily via email. 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch as you go down. So if you have something to reference off of, just picture it down 1 inch if you're considering an 18 versus 20 or 20 versus 22. You guys get that. Keep that in mind. For me, I have a 16.5-inch neck. Again, it humors me when I say that because who really knows their neck specs? A few do, but it helps. And I am a medium large size build. So if you are a smaller guy, 155, 170 pounds, very skinny, then these are going to vary compared to me, 6'1", 235 pounds with the 16.5-inch diameter neck specs. So you kind of have to compare and go based off of that. The easiest way for me to make this content is to throw all the lengths on, spend little, no effort to it, and just say, here it is. We have the 18-inch, 20-inch, 22-inch, 24-inch, 26-inch, 28 and 30-inch. There you guys go. I did my job, but that is wrong because if I was the consumer and didn't really know the difference, this shot right here is clutter and would confuse me even more. So I want to break them down and go over the lengths and what I would recommend to you. Let's start off with some popular lengths, the 18 and 20 inch. Now the big difference here, a lot of people like that short tailored look. So in layman's term, if you're a skinny guy, the 18-inch most likely is going to work for you. If you're kind of a heavy set, medium set build like me, 6'1", the 20-inch is better. That's the big difference there because if you're skinnier, you're gonna have more drop on your chain, which equals it's going to be longer. Now, what I like about shorter chains is adding a pendant. When I go with a pendant, most of the time I'm going 20 inches because it looks good. It has that tailored look. And also a huge point is the pendant gives it that V-drop and anchors the chain down so it doesn't fold inside of your collar. For me, there's no point of wearing an 18-inch chain because it so easily gets tucked behind my shirt. I'll show an example across the screen. That's why you need some chain down below because if it's a shorter chain, most of the weight is on the back side of your neck and on the backside of your neck. So when you add a pendant, it adds an anchor and an overall clean look. This video is gonna be pretty long and informative. I'm used to making short videos these days, but please bear with me. It'll help you, save you a lot of money by just watching the video and seeing what I got to say. Next, we have the most popular lengths, the 20 versus the 22-inch. I'm wearing them both. Now, again, neck specs, depending on how you want to wear it, the 22-inch is the most popular chain. As you can see, it offers a casual look, and that's why a lot of people like it. Depends on your frame though. Again, skinnier person, smaller person, go with the 20 to get the 22-inch length. That's what you gotta do. I will put a B-roll of me just wearing the 20-inch. It's a very short tailored look just below the collared line of a shirt, so it is easy to wear and has that casual look. The heavier the chain, the better because it kind of anchors down itself. If you have a lighter chain, then it's gonna kind of feel flimsy and go in and out of your shirt. The 22-inch is good for that reason because you have a little bit more weight up front, so it stays outside of your shirt. There's no point in being proud and wanting a gold chain if it's always tucked in. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't tuck in your chains because a lot of times I tuck in my personal chains, but if you want to flex and be proud of your accomplishments and buying a real gold chain, then you want to show it out. And a 22-inch just gives it a little bit more weight, gravity, to stay out of your shirt and offer a casual everyday look. Next, we have the 22 and 24-inch length, and look what happens to the 22-inch visually when I pair it with the 24-inch. It now looks a lot longer and changes the overall look. That is why it's important to watch these types of videos, because you never know unless I showed you. So we have the 24 inch by itself. A few things with the 24 inch. It's gonna offer that casual, classic gold chains like how they used to wear them, where it's not too long, it's not short, it's just kind of right mid-chest, and you're proud of wearing it. It really, the 24 inch, if you ask me, is casual. That's how I would describe it. The good thing about a 24 inch chain, for most people, you could slip it over your head. A lot of people worry about the clasp, the locks. They don't want to break it. They don't want to lose it. So if you go 24 inch, if you want that casual look, easily slip it over your head. That is a huge benefit with the 24 inch. It's still not too long where you get that ability just to put it over your head and not unclasp it. 24 and the 26 inch, I have to mention all the shorter lengths up to 24 were the 4mm diamond cut rope. Now for the 26, I switched it to the 5mm to give it a contrast 2-chain look. Who doesn't like the diamond cut rope chain 2-chain look? So we have 24, 26, and again, now we're just getting longer, and most people are like, all right, let me reverse it and go watch the 18, 20, 22, because those are the most popular, but there are a lot of people that like that longer look, and here we have it. If I take off the 4mm and just put the 26 5mm rope, you could see I have the super old school casual look. It is a desired or acquired taste for people to wear longer chains. You either got to be old school or super confident, because personally, I wear a longer chain daily, and I think it just has some swag about it. I don't really know, but when I wear the long chain, I feel swinging around, it just feels cool, because it is a classic homage gold chain look overall. 26 inch and 28 inch paired together 5mm ropes, and we're at the point of this video where these long chains are just long chains. It depends, just like the shorter chains, on body type. You're 6'5", 280, then you're gonna go with the 28, the 26, and see what works best for you, or if you like the casual long length look, but that is an acquired taste. Not a lot of people gravitate towards those 28 or 30s, but there are people, obviously. So we have the 26, 28, 28 inch solitaire, and then let's pair the 28 and the 30 inch. In my opinion, when I was doing these B-rolls, I'm like, these are just long chains. I don't really tell the difference between the two. I don't wear a lot of long chains. Occasionally, if they're thicker, heavier chains, but you get the point. Again, it's gonna go towards body type. Just like the shorter chains, the longer chains is gonna go towards body type. I always recommend the best way is to try on a chain. Go to a jewelry store, ask to see the 22 inch, and see where that goes. Use the 1 inch from there if you think it's a little short, if it's a little long. But at the end of the day, you guys saw the looks. You could use me as a reference in my neck. If you're smaller, you're skinnier, then it's going to fit a little bit longer on you. So again, the 20 inch, how it looks on me, that's probably what the 18 inch is going to look like on you. So keep that in mind. Let me know what your favorite length is. Personally, I think the 22 inch is the best length overall for most people. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on our next jewelry video.